Welcome back to our computer systems unit, and in today's lesson we will look at security precautions. Here are today's learning intentions. We will learn how public and private keys are used to encrypt data when transmitting. We'll learn how digital certificates work and what they're used for. And we'll also look at how digital signatures work and when they are used. Again, we have success criteria, and you should use this as a tool to track your progress throughout the lesson. Please refer to this throughout the lesson. Let's look at a definition to start off. Encryption is a way of scrambling data so that only authorised parties can understand the information. We use encryption to secure the transmission of data. This is required because it's easy to intercept data, particularly when we use wireless technologies. We'll look at how we use encryption to secure our data using public and private keys, digital certificates, and digital signatures. Let's start off by looking at private and public key encryption. Public keys have been described by some as being like a business's address on the web. It's public and anyone can look it up and share it widely. In asymmetric encryption, public keys can be shared with everyone in the system. Once the sender has the public key, they can use it to encrypt their message. Each public key comes paired with a unique private key. We think of a private key like the key to the front door of a business where only you have a copy. This defines one of the main differences between the two types of keys. The private key ensures only you can get through the front door. In the case of encrypted messages, you use the private key to decrypt the message. Now let's look at an example. Bob and Alice work together and Bob wants to send Alice an email containing some sensitive information. Bob takes his message and uses Alice's public key to encrypt it. This is sent to Alice's email in encrypted format, and we also attach Alice's public key and Bob's public key. This will allow Alice to encrypt a message and reply to Bob. Alice will receive Bob's encrypted message and use her private key to decrypt the message. At this point, we should note that Bob encrypted the original message with Alice's public key, and Alice will use her private key, which matches, to decrypt that message. On doing this, Alice will receive the original message from Bob. Let's now look at digital certificates and their uses. A digital certificate is a file or electronic password that proves the authenticity of a device or server. Digital certificate authentication helps organisations ensure that only trusted devices and users can connect to their networks. Another common use of digital certificates is to confirm the authenticity of a website to a browser, which is also known as Secure Socket Layer or SSL certificate. A digital certificate contains identifiable information, such as a user's name, company or department, and a device's internet protocol or IP address or serial number. Digital certificates contain a copy of a public key from a certificate holder, which needs to be matched to a corresponding private key to verify it's real. A public key certificate is issued by certificate authorities, which sign certificates to verify the identity of the requesting device or user. In this example, we see a digital certificate from the Bank of Scotland website. We can see who it's issued to, who it's issued by, the validity period, and some other information. Finally, let's look at digital signatures. A digital signature is an electronic encrypted stamp of authentication on digital information such as email messages, macros, or electronic documents. A signature confirms that the information originated from the signer and has not been altered. A valid digital signature, where the prerequisites have been satisfied, gives a recipient very high confidence that the message was created by a known sender and that the message was not altered in transit. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notifications button for up-to-date content.